Hello students, in today's video lecture we will discuss about new poem. Name of the poem is 2.3 The Inchcape Rock. The Inchcape Rock is written by Robert Southey. We will discuss about the poet. First paragraph. Robert Southey, 1774 to 1843. He was born in Bristol, England. He was the son of draper, educated at Westminster School and Balliol College, Oxford. He was a poet, laureate of England from 1813 to 1843. Some of his short poems like The Scholar, The Battle of Bellingham, Bishop Hatto, The Inchcape Rock, etc., are very popular with the school children. The Inchcape Rock is a ballad. It is the story of 14th century attempt by the abbot of Aberbrothok to install a warning bell on Inchcape, a notorious sandstone reef about 11 miles off the east coast of Angus, Scotland near Dundee and Fife occupied by the Bell Rock Lighthouse. Southey was inspired by the legendary story of a pirate who removed the bell on the Inchcape Rock, placed by the abbot of Aberbrothok. The poem gives us a message that those who do wrong things will meet with due punishment. In this paragraph, Robert Southey, 12th August 1774 to 21st March 1843. He was born in Bristol, England. He was the son of a draper. Draper means person who sells textiles or clothes. He was a poet of laureate of England. Laureate means poet officially appointed by the government for composing poems on special events and occasion from 1813 to 1843. His short poems, The Scholar, The Battle of the Bellingham, Bishop Hatto, The Inchcape Rock, are very popular. The Inchcape Rock is ballad. Ballad means poem which has a story, be it dramatic, romantic, or funny. It is a story of 14th century having two main characters, Abbot of Aberbrothok and Sir Ralph the Rover. Many ships have collided with the Inchcape Rock in high tides water. So the abbot of Aberbrothok installed a warning bell on the Inchcape Rock for the sailor benefit so that if the water level rises and they cannot see the Inchcape Rock, the sound of warning bell will help them to distance themselves from the Inchcape Rock, thus avoiding danger. People praise him for his helpful effort. Sir Ralph the Rover removes the Inchcape bell. The poem gives us the message that those who do wrong things will meet the punishment. In short, as you sow, so shall you reap. Before learning poem, we should know some important things about the poem. First, abbot, the head of an abbey. Second, abbey is a church building where monks or nuns live. Third, the Inchcape Rock, a notorious sandstone reef about 11 miles off the east coast of Angus, Scotland. Number 4, the Inchcape Bell, a warning bell installed by the abbot of Aberbrothok on the Inchcape Rock. Number 5, Aberbrothok, a town in Scotland. Number 6, Sir Ralph the Rover, a sea pirate. Number 7, the abbot of Aberbrothok, a monk. In this poem, there are two characters. Sir Ralph the Rover is a sea pirate, and the abbot of Aberbrothok is a monk, and he is a good person. This is a long narrative poem. There are 70 stanzas in it. Every stanza has 4 lines. We will discuss about the first stanza. In the first stanza, no stir, in the air, no stir in the sea. The ship was as still as she could be. Her sails from heaven received no motion. Her keel was steady in the ocean. In this first stanza, we will see new words. Stir. Stir means movement. Keel. Keel means the wooden. Steady. Steady means not moving. Still. Still means quiet. No motion means no movement. Sails. Cloth on the ship. In this first stanza, the poet described the calmness of the sea, air, and cloud. The sea is calm and there is not movement of air. That is why the ship stood still. The sails of the ship are not getting any thrust from movement of air. The keel of the ship is also not moving. We will see second stanza. Without either sign or sound of their shock, the waves flowed over the Inchcape rock. So little they rose, so little they fell. They did not move the Inchcape bell. In this second stanza, we will see new words. Shock. Shock means to move in order to disturb. Flowed means past of flow. Rose means rise. In this second stanza, the poet describes there is a mild sea waves. The ocean waves overflowed the Inchcape rock smoothly, that it is not ringing the Inchcape bell, no danger. As the waves are not so high to hide the dangerous Inchcape rock, thus the waves are not powerful to rock the bell. Next stanza. In the third stanza, the abbot of Aberbrothok had placed that bell on the Inchcape rock. On a buoy in the storms, it floated and swung, and over the waves its warning rung. In the third stanza, Abbot, Abbot, the head of the monks. Aberbrothok, a place in Scotland. Buoy, floating object on cord in the sea for marking. Swung means past tense of swing. In this third stanza, the abbot of Aberbrothok was a spiritual man and he knew the danger passed by the submerged rock for passing ship. A collision between the Nile, the Inchcape rock, could make the ship sink. So he placed a bell attached to a buoy so that during the heavy storms in the ocean and the rock is not seen, the sound of the bell by heavy waves would be a warning to the sailor who were near the rock. Next stanza, number 4. In the fourth stanza, when the rock was hid by the surge swell, the mariners heard the warning bell and then they knew the perilous rocks. Perilous means dangers, and placed the abbot of Aberbrothok. In the fourth stanza, we will see new words. Surge swell means sudden rise in the level of the sea. Mariners means sailor. Perilous means danger. Blessed means bless. In this fourth stanza, poet says that the Inchcape rock was not visible from the sea during high waves. The mariners were made aware of its presence only through the sounds of the bell. On hearing the sounds of the bell, they could know where the dangerous rock was and turned their way away from the great seaman, thanked and expressed their good wishes to the abbot for his kindness and compassion. So, students, we will see remaining part to the next lecture.